Good morning, St. Francis, and good morning, people of God. It is Friday, the second day of December, 2022, Friday of the first week of Advent. Coming to you this morning from a very special place, the Cathedral of the Holy Name of Jesus, our cathedral in Raleigh. We are getting ready this morning for the homeschool mass, and so I am assisting Bishop today at the homeschool mass. So if you've not yet seen the interior of the cathedral, here it is, kind of, sort of, right over here. The one thing I always like to point out over here is the statue of St. Francis, right over there. So there's me and St. Francis, knows the similarity. Each of the each one of the statues in the statuary niches here at the cathedral represent either a religious community or an ethnic community, a saint of the ethnic community or a saint of the religious communities that are part of the Diocese of Raleigh. So it's a very kind of unique sort of arrangement that they put together here. But today's readings on this Friday of the first week of Lent, again, are all about promise. I mean, one of the things to always remember and to always never forget and to ponder, to consider, is that Advent is a wonderfully positive season. It's a season that kind of constantly talks about what it is that God can do to build up what has fallen apart, to bring back those who have lost their way, to create again what has fallen into ruin. It is a God who basically says that he will do these wonderful things, and he is coming to do this. He is not coming for judgment. He is not coming for condemnation. He is not coming for settling of scores or anything like that, but God is coming to be able to help us understand more fully what it means to be human, what it means to be the image and likeness of God, which is a wonderful understanding of the incarnation in and of itself, an understanding of what Christmas is all about. It's not about a God who comes because we've screwed up and we've made a mess of things and God has to kind of take care to change all of this, but it's a God who comes to say, this is how life needs to be, this is how life should be, because I have created this life to begin with. And the gospel today, we see Luke again healing these people who are blind, or Jesus in Luke's gospel, Jesus heals these people who are blind, and Jesus does this just basically because, without having to, ask for any other kind of a thing from these people except the desire to want to be healed, the desire to want to be able to be whole again, to be full again. This is what Jesus comes to do. This is why God comes to be one like us, is to make us whole and full again, not to exact judgments and punishments upon us. Again, a part of our church that teaches that is a church that is not teaching the gospel, a church that does not understand the incarnation, a church that does not understand God's great love for us. Advent is again pondering the wonder and the beauty of God's great love for us, a great love for us that basically says that humanity, created in the image and likeness of God, needs to understand itself fully, needs to understand all that it can be, all that it should be, all that it must be, to be witnesses of God's love, of God's forgiveness, of God's wonder, of God's majesty, that we are the vessels for that. And Christ comes that we might be able to courageously and selflessly give witness to that wonder and glory of God in our lives. And may the Lord give you his peace.